Hi everybody, today we're going to look at a wireless lavalier microphone system, and that would be the BOYA BY-WM6. And yeah guys, basically it's a wireless microphone system in the UHF range, and maybe you noticed a lot of more and more people are on YouTube, more and more people are vlogging. So a common problem that people encounter when they make YouTube videos is like this. Maybe I can simulate that real quick. Ominous wind noise that shows up all the time when you're just using the built-in microphone from your camera, because a camera like this, for example, has like two microphones, one right here. I mean, you probably can't see it, but it has these two microphones. And I mean, for vlogging, that works great. But if you, as soon as you're outside and there's a little bit of wind going, that will blow right into these microphones, and yeah, it will mess up your sound. And that's very frustrating if you spend time and energy producing like videos outside and then the sound is all messed up. And yeah guys, maybe you have seen that some YouTubers, they get like small kind of pads with some adhesive and Velcro, and then they stick these kind of things. I mean, that's like a little bit bigger now. You have to imagine like the smaller size, but they stick that on top of their camera, and yeah, it kind of works, but it's also messy. I mean, you don't want to have loose hair. Let's say when you change your lens, come inside here. Otherwise, like for this camera, you can't even use it because the microphones are positioned so in such a unique spot right here. So that's, in many cases, that doesn't even work. And that's why I picked one of those, because that is really the best solution. Keep in mind, like a microphone like that, lavalier microphone, you can just locate very close to the source of your voice. So that alone will improve the sound quality, just because it's closer to your voice. And then instead of putting something like this on the camera, you can just put it onto the microphone, onto the lavalier itself. But guys, to be quite honest, I mean, I tested this, and even without the, how do you call that in English, like I mean, I don't know how to pronounce that, but deadcat, oh, that's what it was. Even without that wind protection, if you tuck that neatly somewhere on your polo shirt, sometimes it gave, this alone, even when there was wind, gave me a much better protection than the built-in camera. And as soon as you attach that, you really like have stepped up your sound quality really quite significantly. So let's quickly unbox this thing. I mean, you probably have seen other companies like such as Sennheiser and Rode, and I want to be quite straightforward about it. Like if you buy like a Sennheiser, unquestionably the quality is going to be significantly better. But YouTubers that start out, maybe they don't want to spend like $600, $700 or whatever on a microphone system like that. And this right here is like a real affordable budget solution. And look at this, like it comes like with this really nice handy carrying case. So that's super convenient if you're traveling. It's always protected and safe. So let's zoom in a little bit here and see what we can find inside that box. Of course, obviously you will have, let's check this out, one receiver unit. And basically what you do, like here you insert the batteries. And I mean, if you notice, like if you look at the competitors, like I mean, this system right here is maybe like $150 or something. If you look at the competitors, you will see the similarity even in design. So it really looks like a version that they copied. Power switch, and maybe what I do, I just insert the batteries real quick and show you the menu. You just insert this like so, and it snaps into place. And you're gonna power it on. And then, yeah, you can select a variety of channels. Just make sure the channels are matching. Right now, this light is flashing, and that's telling you that the receiver and the sender are not connected, so I would have to power this unit on as well. And yeah, if you push this button in the middle, you can also change the volume. I think the standard setting is 24, and on the receiver it's the output volume, and on the transmitter it's the sensitivity of the microphone. And you might want to play around a little bit and maybe adjust it up or down based on your environment. Like if your lavalier mic, if you're in a loud environment, you would just like turn this down and then the microphone is less sensitive. And if you're speaking like really kind of quietly, you just go to the microphone and you turn the volume like higher, so to make it more sensitive. And I think it goes up to 32. In only rare cases you will turn this all the way up. I recommend you leave it maybe at 25, that should be fine, and then adjust the microphone gain inside your camera accordingly. So, and yeah, and as you can see, it comes also with these really nice sturdy belt attachments, and that just clips into place right here. It's very easy to install. Of course, in most cases, you would probably only use this at transmitter. While for the receiver, you would use something like that so that you can put it on your camera. And it also really easily just screws in right here, and you can get these on, I mean, you can get these anywhere on eBay, on Amazon, and for a couple dollars or cents maybe, and you just screw this in here. And then it's ready to attach to your camera. How easy is that? And then another piece of advice that may be interesting for you is maybe you get some of those rechargeable batteries, like these Panasonic N-Loop, and you just put them into that tray. And if for some reason it needs recharging, you can always recharge it. So that even saves you some money on batteries, and it's good for the environment. And yeah, what else is inside the box? You have an adapter here, for example, for XLR, and what you could use that for. I mean, realistically speaking, some people are not going to use a wireless lavalier for vlogging. Maybe some other people may want to use it for event purposes. So what you could do is you could just use that and plug it into your mixer like so. And then obviously you would connect it to the receiver, and then you could use this as well. And that plugs in like so here. Let's untie this here real quick. Yeah, and you just connect that to the output right here. And then you can even tie it down here with that. So you see, all in all, it's like a really quiet, flexible system. And yeah, if you do not connect it to a mixer, you just use the other cable and you plug one into the receiver and one into your DSLR or camera, and you're ready to go. I mean, it works much the same way. And as a final note for the microphone, for the lavalier microphone, I mean, the lavalier microphone that comes with the kit microphone is just fine. You have like a little bit of a protector here, and like I told you, you can upgrade that to like maybe like a better one for enhanced wind protection. But yeah, I mean, it's no rocket science. These things are really nice. It improves your sound quality. And I saw even that some people they switched the stock lavalier against an even better one that you can buy, and they improved the sound quality even more. But I wouldn't even do that. I would just start out with the kit mic. That's probably totally sufficient, and then later on, if you want to play around, you could even get like a little bit better lavalier for the system. But in the beginning, I would just focus on getting these the volume settings right. So just really make sure that the transmitter is set to the right volume, so that if you have that very close to your voice and you speak loudly, that it didn't get picked up distorted, because that will carry through your signal chain. So you just want to put it at the right volume, and that way you get the best, how do you say, signal to noise ratio or something like that. And because like I saw some people, they complain, oh, it doesn't sound that nice, oh, it doesn't sound that nice. And that might also be due to the settings, or maybe you haven't switched the channel. So try around, switch to another channel, and make sure to check these volume settings here, as well as on your camera, because you also don't want to have the signal come in too hot. Like if you turn the receiver up too high, the receiver will send a pretty hot signal to your camera. So you also have to adjust that inside your camera. So just bear in mind that you have like 3 points: the microphone sensitivity, the receiver output to your camera, and then your camera. And you have to keep all 3 levels in check to get the best volume. And that just like takes a couple minutes to play around. Just make a couple test recordings and you should be all set. Yeah, so guys, in summary, can I recommend this BOYA by-WM6 wireless lavalier microphone system? Definitely yes. For $150, it's a fair price. The system works great, and you get some accessories that are useful, like so that you can connect it to a mixer. And yeah, I mean, if you have a camera with a microphone input, definitely consider upgrading to a wireless lavalier. If you have the money, go for the Sennheiser. The Sennheiser will probably be better. But you really have to see like a lot of YouTubers or people who start out just as a hobby. They may just want to try something that's a little bit more kind to your wallet. And that's what a solution like this is for. And they also have, like, for example, if you want to do interviews.
Other microphones that have, I mean, I have this, wait, hang on a second. Maybe scroll down here. Like I have the BOYA by-WM6, and that's basically one transmitter and one receiver, but they also have a version, the BOYA by-WM8, and basically all what that is like you have 2 transmitters and then a dual channel receiver. So for example, if you do an interview, that would be way more suitable, because then you had one lavalier and the person that you interview has a lavalier, and it's kind of like about the same size. So, and yeah, you also see you can connect a monitor, headphones to monitor the quality if you have someone who's filming it. So, and I believe I saw those for like $250 or something. And like if you had like a Sony or a Sennheiser system, that would be probably like $800 or $1,000 even. All in all, if you don't know that brand, check it out. I think they come out with all sorts of new products. And I also saw another guy on YouTube making really cool reviews. And yeah, feel free to also check out my other videos. I mean, I have like videos on audio equipment that I do occasionally, or like maybe watch some of my website tutorials, or how to use YouTube to promote your business, or even like technical stuff for voice over IP phone systems, how to set up voice over IP phone systems if you have a business. So with that, that concludes the tutorial. If you want to see that microphone in action, maybe watch one of my vlogs, because in the first 2 vlogs that I recorded, I didn't have that. And let's say you watched a real estate in Europe boom or bust video, or this other second vlog, you will hear the wind noise in the video, and I found that kind of annoying. So I switched to that BOYA system. I'm very happy with it. And if you look at the other 3 vlogs that I did, the wind noise is completely gone, and I didn't even have to use this little kind of fur thing, a wind protector kind of thing, because I just tuck the wireless lavalier somewhere beneath my polo shirt, and that already gave like a really good protection. Because you always have to remember that this lavalier is like pointing upwards, right? And you have one, and then you put it somewhere here. It's like 2 layers of protection. It will still pick up the voice. So you might not even need that unless you're like in a really windy situation. So yeah, I love these lavaliers. And lastly, if you want to learn how to create online business and freedom lifestyle, just check out my free online course. It's for a limited time only, and the link will send you to some special page, and you can check out my free course, my digital success bootcamp, and discover why most people fail to create success in the digital age while others create amazing results. And basically what that will give you is like some amazing case studies. And yeah, with that, I hope you have a great week and create your own success. And I see you on my channel and in the next video. Take care.